Michael Yon stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Here comes a pitch. That's towards center. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now the DH, Matthew Tovar. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one ran inside, almost got him. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Out to short. Aparicio. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sizes this one up. Corrals it. And there's 1 away. And the batter now, Taylor Ward. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Trap going back on this one. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brett out on the play. And that is that. Welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Detmers back to work. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
That one not close. Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
To the right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So next up for Houston, Robert Yon. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that one almost hit him. And a Big swing and a miss.
1-1.
High fly ball, right field. Salmon under it. They got it for out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's Acuna now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Acuna punches one foul right side. Swing out, belted. Get out the right way. Mr. Grandma, it's grand salami time. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now a chance for Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. Misses inside, and a count 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Salmon settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is Astro. And we're back. And now, Rafael Palmeiro.
Number 25.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That's in there. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Good eye right there. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
McGuire stands in now and watches strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So man aboard, Tim Salmon, the next to hit for the Angels. Gets the slider in there for a strike. And a ground ball to first. To second, there's one. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer. And now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. Lied out his first time.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Angels leave one. They lead it 2-1. As the lefty gets to work. Fought off foul.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Now that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Lined into right, and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Trout at the plate and takes high there.
Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Hard hit, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Now it's the shortstop, Michael Jan. Golden opportunity right here. Headed down the line, towards the line. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Both runners tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. We are tied at 2. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Matthew Tovar. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. High in the air, out to right. Brings it in, and that is the inning. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Brandon Drury. And a foul ball.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Fly to left his first time. On the ground, Tovar. Throws to first in time. Luis Aparicio, the next to hit for the Angels. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Jan racing over to make the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. The lefty fires. And that one fouled off. Rutschman, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Out to short. Aparicio gets the catcher by a step.
Now back, first baseman,
Robert Jan up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
One down, base is empty. Into center and a base hit.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Count 1-0.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bounce to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Here comes the throw. And he'll pull into second safely.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game,
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with one away. Victor Tovar up next for the Astros. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. Now, Yordan Alvarez.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And fouled off.
One
and
ball,
that's downstairs and outside. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in game one of this three-game set. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Taylor Ward. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Chop back up the middle. To first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Brett in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball there. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hit on the ground to the right side. Jan takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. He's already homered in this game. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. This one high in the air to left center. Alvarez heads towards it. And that's the third out. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. We are tied. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now batting Mike Trout.
The center field.
Detmers back to work. That one ripped, but foul. Sliced hard, but foul. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Stays alive. And now the lefty. Check swing. He held up. Now 1-2.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
That one missing inside. On the ground to third. And it's through for a hit.
Up next to the Astros.
So up next, Michael Yon. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Checks over to first. Back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
First offering. Runner goes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Next is the designated hitter, Matthew Tovar. Trout on the move. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Fastball for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And here comes Trout on the move. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Nolan Ryan.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than one strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And here is Robert Yon. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. Nice work from the Angel pen there. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Mark McGwire. That one misses in the dirt.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bailey swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
That catches the corner.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And that one hammered. Trout ranging back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, he's in there.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Now here is Mickey Moniak. There's a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And now 1-2. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infielders in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
And next for the Angels, Brandon Drury. And that one fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. Runner from third in to score. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Dice stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively show. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
The pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Action in the Angels bullpen. Troy Percival, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Garcia warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a curve misses outside. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Missed with a changeup. And the count is even, 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Mookie to hit. Acuna runs. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Fall off foul. So the tying run at second. Runner goes again. Throw to third. Save. And stepping in for the Astros, Victor Tovar. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses. 1-1. And the righty deals. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. And he chases a high fastball there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2-2 now. Strike three. Got him swinging. And 2 away now.
Well, this is where the team...
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Chris Sale.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
There comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Aaron Judge. A critical at bat in this game for him. And Judge spoils that one. The tying run is 90 feet away. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Staying in the game on defense, Aaron Judge. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. And now Luis Aparicio. That one fouled off. Hits the corner, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Line drive, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Josh Hader gets handed the rock out of the pen. This is his 5th appearance of the year. That one out to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there are 2 down. And there's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Brings it up to 96 to record the punch out. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. Here's Mike Trout.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And fouled off. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. John Smoltz, the closer, is getting loose. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now it's going to be Michael Yount. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Matthew Tovar waits on deck. Sale delivers. Right side. Salmon gets there. He's under it. And there's 2 down. Troy Percival on to pitch here. Matthew Tovar up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, Adley Rutschman swings through that one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
2 outs. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Save. Was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
So the tying run at second. The other way, and it stays fair. Tovar headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie. It's 3-0. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Jan stands in now, looks at that one inside. Go-ahead run at second. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch misses way outside.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Runner breaks for third. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. And that's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Nark McGuire, the next to hit for the Angels. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home. He'll score. The Angels take the lead. It's 4-3.
Big RBI for him right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Sally stands in now and watches strike one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. This one in the air center field. Trapp flashes the leather on the running catch. And next for L.A., Mickey Moniak. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. In the air to left center. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. So in now for the Angels, Brandon Drury. 1 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball,
the pitch.
2 strikes. That's ball 2.
And down strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Angels get 1 on this double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, John Smoltz.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And he deals. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tie it up. It's 4-4.
Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Mookie Betts now. Fought off foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. This one in the air right field. Salmon on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
Third baseman, number 1.
And next to hit for Houston, Victor Tovo. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Tied at 4. In the air, out towards left center. Out number 2.
The left fielder, number 99.
Here is Aaron Judge. Went down on strikes his first time through. That misses the zone. 1-0. One run across in the frame so far. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Astros notch a run on the... So coming into the game now on defense, Corey Seager. He's the new 3rd baseman. Mariano Rivera into the game.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That one is upstairs.
2 strikes.
Right-hander kick steals.
That's
That one
ball 2.
missed.
2-2 is the count.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And Acuna able to make the grab. Runner tags at second. Save! He beats it! Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Luis Aparicio. And the slider just misses. One away with a runner at 3rd. Here in extra innings. And it's a squeeze. Throws to first in time, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. The 0-1. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Angels 5 and the Astros. Making a move at second base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Ricky Henderson. And we're back on to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Smoltz back to
Ball
work.
1, no strike.
That's way outside. Ball 1.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to 3rd. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
ball, 1
ton.
strike.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a
1
strike.
ball, 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second.
2
And
balls,
another
2
ball.
strikes.
And now 2-2. Base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's out. And he's out. And 1 run is in to score. Vida Blue taking over on the mound.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Yan. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Center field. Should have this one. He's got it. There's 2 away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter
Matthew Tovar up next for the Astros. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And, you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
Off the mark there. 1-2 the count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the last half of the 10th. The 1-2. Hard ground ball, base down. And now the winning run is on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Goal save.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second